Hi guys, Tom Cassidy here. We're talking about the best diet in the world for long-term weight loss which is going to be sustainable and manageable, and also it won't be too difficult to actually do. Now, nothing will be so easy that you can do it without any willpower at all, but I totally believe, and the thousands of people that have been through this program in the last year or so would agree, that this is as easy as it gets. No long-term solution is going to be ridiculously easy, and it's not going to be instant, but this is about the best you can, well, certainly the best I've come across, and there wasn't really anything out there, so I designed it. I did it myself, as you'll be able to find out and see, and it's relatively easy to lose about 3 stone without doing any exercise at all. I'm going to be talking about why it's good. It's good because it focuses on just one thing at a time. So I'm just going to skip through to show you the wheel, and actually this is probably the best way to show you the wheel. I'm just going to look at the final algorithm. There's effectively 13 things that you focus on. And now let me show you this big wheel, and let's do a big full screen and see how that goes. Okay, so what happens is that for each week all you do is focus on one thing. So if you want to lose a lot of weight, what a lot of people do, they focus on just eating the right foods. Well, that's true, but what to eat is only actually 1/4. All we've got is actually 1/4 of this whole program on what to eat. How to eat, when to eat, and why to eat are just as important. And it turns particularly how and when to eat. Now this one is called, this domain is what, and this is algorithm number 12, eat what you control. But because it's the last algorithm, you've actually got all of them filled in. And so how consists of chewing until liquid. For 1 week, all you do is you concentrate on chewing until liquid. Then what else have we got in how? We've got eating slowly, and we've got savoring the flavor. When you're chewing, make sure you're chewing for flavor, chew for taste. But actually what we do is we do one from this domain. Week 1 is you chew everything into liquid. Week 2, all you do is you eat for hunger and not appetite. And noticing the difference is quite a challenge, but that's what the course is all about. In week 3, you eat for the body and the taste buds. We're not trying to ignore the taste buds, but we're trying to marginally just get the taste buds going in the direction of more nutritious food. Week 4, did it grow into its shape? You tend to eat stuff that grew into its shape rather than stuff that got into its shape by human manufacture. Week 5, you eat slowly. Week 6, you eat until no longer hungry. So the idea behind this is that you don't eat until you're full, and you don't eat until you stop fancying it. You just eat until you're no longer actually hungry. 7, you eat for a long life, the sort of thing that you eat the sort of stuff that people that live a long time do. Pretty simple. Eat a high nerd. It's probably the only one that needs really explaining. A nerd is a nutrition to energy ratio diet. So you want a high nutrition to energy ratio diet. The idea that if you want to get 2,000 calories, you'd probably be best off getting them from broccoli, because the nutritional value in broccoli will be so great compared to, say, getting it from sugar, where there'll be no additional nutritional value. So obviously that's a ridiculous example, but you get the idea. Then savoring the flavor, making sure you're eating food that just doesn't taste rubbish after you chew it for a few bites. Then 10, eat naturally, not continuously. Don't be eating all the time. Give your body a chance to rest. Have one big gap every day. Eat for fun. Enjoy it. It's going to be fun. Eat what you control. So this is this domain. So if we actually go back, eat what you control, it would be things like you've got basically healthier you would be stuff that grown at home and actually cooked at home, prepared at home. But what we're looking at really is the preparation here is like one end of the scale, it's a factory, the other end of the scale, it's a home. Just try and move a little bit closer to that end of the scale in that week. And then you go in this the scale of cultivation, when you grow stuff, grown in the factory or grown at home, and everything in between, and so on. So we're talking about this concept is all about, well, we're going to focus on one thing at a time, and all we're going to try and do is just try and do it a little bit more than we might have done normally. And guess what? At the end of the 13 weeks, we repeat the cycle. Why is eat more the central focus, week 13 or week 0? Because it means eat more. Actually, not consume more food, but eat more. Make eating itself much more of an enjoyable process. Make it take much more time, make it much more mindful. So it's all about more awareness, more mindfulness, more measure, more deliberation in what you eat. And that's it, really. So let's see if we can go back to the course. It's got a bunch of stuff. There's videos in there as well. It is a free program at the moment. At the time of doing this video, it's a free program. But what you can do if you're interested is you can join my Pay What You Want to be coached alongside it, if you like. And what that does is eventually there'll be an app. And by the time the app will come out late 2014, and what that will do is that'll remind you of all these things. So for example, if it's algorithm 4, week 4, did it grow into its shape, the app itself will remind you of the things you need to focus on. And it's all going to be really cool. So that's why it's the best diet, really, for long-term weight loss and long-term healthy eating, long-term sustainable weight loss, because it's something that you never really finish. You don't ever master the idea of eating for fun or completely master the idea of savoring the flavor. It's something that's intrinsically good. Same way you like to breathe and you like to sleep. You're going to do them pretty much every day. So let's make them habits. Okay, that's it. Let's have a quick look at the reviews, see if anyone said anything nice about it. It's a relatively new course. There's only like 1,000 students on this version on Udemy. Joan, a great course. This course is full of information on how to eat, what to eat, food in general, what to look out for, and lots to think about for you to decide about what you eat. Really great course. Thank you. V. Klein, 3 months ago. This will work. There you go. I think it's obvious once you see something as simple as this, you think, oh yeah, this really will work. This is a healthy strategy for losing weight and feeling better. No diet plans, just common sense and some good habits to establish for yourself as far as eating goes. I'm going to try this. Well put together, well worth the time. Okay, so that's it. That's why I think it's the best diet for long-term weight loss. And why don't you get involved and see what you think too. Okay, that's Tom Cassidy signing off.